Hello and welcome to Thanh News. My name is Nguyen, and now just take a look at today's headlines. National online meeting on traffic safety and order. Meeting on the second Tea Festival Nguyen Vietnam 2013. Nearly 14,000 candidates enter high school graduation examination in Nguyen. On May the 29th, Deputy Prime Minister Nguyen presided over the national online meeting on the problems of traffic safety and order during the second quarter of the year and resolutions for the third quarter of 2013. The meeting involved the participation of 63 provinces and cities nationwide. Nguyen province include via websites.
In the first 5 months of this year alone, Nguyen province has had 12,000 traffic accidents, which killed over 4,100 people and injured 12,200 people. The number of traffic accidents decreased by more than 2,000 cases, and the injured number reduced more than 20%, while the number of deaths showed a slight increase when compared to the same period last year. Thus, these figures show a remarkable decrease in traffic accidents, and the traffic safety and order situation in the area remain constant. During the online meeting, provinces involved also discussed a solution to minimize the violation on traffic safety and enhance the parties and government's leadership and direction, raise awareness of local people on road safety law, strengthen inspection and control, and strictly follow the rules and regulations of traffic safety and order. Concluding the meeting, Deputy Prime Minister Nguyen commended 8 provinces, including Nguyen province, which have made progress in traffic safety works. In the coming time, Mr. Phúc asked the localities to check weak and black spots in traffic management, particularly the rail, water, and road transport. To top it all, the propaganda campaigns in raising awareness among people should be further enhanced.
On May the 31st, the organizing board of the second Tea Festival Nguyen Vietnam 2013 held a meeting presided over by Mrs. Ma Thị Nguyệt, Provincial Standing Committee Commissioner and Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee.
At the meeting, representatives of news agencies, press organizations asked many questions on issues such as efficiency of the first International Tea Festival in 2011, the scale of the second festival, organization budgets, information supplied through the press and media, Nguyen's tea development strategies this year and subsequent years, the role of tea farmers in the activities of tea festival, and a lot more. Mr. Nguyen said that the first tea festival achieved a great success, boosted propaganda of Nguyen tea products, and brought honor to the tea production localities in the country, particularly the Vietnamese tea trademark. Moreover, awareness and living standard of tea farmers have improved through boldly applying scientific and technical advances to grow and process tea that increase productivity and quality of tea products. In the context of difficult economy, the second Tea Festival Nguyen Vietnam in 2013 will focus on saving, safety, recycling infrastructure from the first Tea Festival, socializing the budgets, and attracting sponsors. The organizing board will also pay attention to honoring the role of tea farmers, investing tea production in localities, and specifying tea plants, development strategies, as well as preserving and promoting tangible and intangible cultural values of Nguyen tea, approved by the Prime Minister for trademark building of Nguyen, the best well-known destination for tea. The second Tea Festival Nguyen Vietnam 2013 is expected to take place from November the 8th to November the 11th, 2013.
On May the 13th, Nguyen Provincial Steering Committee of the campaign Vietnamese People Use Vietnamese Goods had a conference on preparation of trade fairs to bring domestic goods to rural areas. According to the report of Nguyen Department of Industry and Trade, to date, 27 enterprises have registered to participate in the trade fairs with more than 35 stalls. Variety of goods including crop plants, agricultural materials, phones, telecommunications materials, household commodities, office supplies, sandals and shoes, garments, foods, pharmaceutical products, helmets, etc. will be sold in the trade fairs. They are highly quality domestic products. As of the present, the preparation for the trade fair is still in full blast. As planned, 4 trade fairs lasting from the 13th to the 27th of June will be organized in 4 communes of Hợp Thành, Phú Lương District, Phượng Tiến, Định Hóa District, Dân Tiến, Võ Nhai District, and Kha Sơn, Phú Bình District. During these trade fairs, Thái Nguyên Province of Fatherland Front will offer 80 gifts to difficult students in localities above mentioned. On the morning of June the 2nd, the Youth Union of Thái Nguyên City, in collaboration with relevant government agencies and local branches, organized a ceremony to respond to the call of the World Environment Day, June the 5th.
With the theme Think, Eat, Safe, the World Environment Day 2013 concentrates on popularizing civilized lifestyle, proper food consumption, especially in restaurants, hotels, markets, street markets, and tourism areas, which is hoped to gradually raise the awareness of eco-friendly environment. Moreover, the World Environment Day of this year also encourages individuals, organizations and enterprises in applying technologies and using products that are green and energy efficient. Right after the launching ceremony, more than 100 members of Thái Nguyên City's Youth Union joined the motorcade around main streets of the city to call upon Thái Nguyên residents to tidy up their houses, clean up residential areas, plant and take care of trees, which are considered practical activities to protect environment.
On May the 29th, the Province of Fatherland Front Committee, in coordination with Department of Health and Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, held a meeting to sign a cooperation program and to promote the movement. All citizens participate in HIV/AIDS prevention in their dwellings for the period 2012-2020, striving for an 80% of the communes involved in HIV/AIDS prevention campaigns by 2015. Some goals approved at the meeting were focused on having at least 70% of the residential areas in HIV/AIDS prevention by 2015 and 100% of communes, wards and towns and at least 90% residential areas will implement this movement by 2020. In addition, coordination among agencies, departments and branches should be enhanced to propagandize and raise people's awareness about the prevention of HIV/AIDS, especially encourage those who are infected with HIV and are involved in drug use to voluntarily participate in this activity in the community. Replicate effective models of HIV/AIDS prevention at the localities. To accomplish these targets, the program focuses on the major contents such as extending media on HIV/AIDS prevention to communities and families, launching programs on checking, preliminary reviewing, summarizing, praising, and rewarding typical collectives and individuals. Coordinating between and among levels, branches and agencies to design programs on HIV/AIDS prevention and make them become regular activities and integrate with other programs of each unit. On June the 2nd, along with millions of people all over the country, nearly 14,000 candidates in Thái Nguyên Province have entered the high school graduation examination, starting with literature. The High School Graduation Examination 2013 lasts from the 2nd to the 4th of June. Full-time graders will be tested in 6 subjects, namely literature, mathematics, history, geography, chemistry, and foreign languages such as English, Russian, French, Chinese, German, and Japanese. Multiple choice tests will be used for the foreign languages, chemistry, and physics, while essay tests will be used for the remaining subjects. 35 venues were set up around the province, and about 2,000 educational officers were chosen to supervise the exam. Previously, the Department of Education and Training directed high schools in the province to disseminate the examination regulations, especially new points added this year, to all teachers, officers, and pupils. These regulations are expected to be followed strictly. Besides, the department also made detailed plans in anticipation of bad weather. In order to facilitate ethnic minorities to exercise their civic rights, Võ Nhai District Police have regularly cooperate with the provincial police headquarters to avoid exacerbations for granting and renewing identity cards to the local residents. Consequently, since early this year, more than 2,500 ethnic minorities have enjoyed these benefits in the remote villages and hamlets of Võ Nhai District, where modern civilization hasn't been fully realized. The local census systems at these remote areas was highly regarded by local people because it were practical activities which helped them save time and effort to travel back and forth in the following proper procedures. Upon issuance of identification cards, police officer gives useful advices and guide people in filling up necessary documents to facilitate speedy procedures implementation. From now until the end of the year, the police of Võ Nhai District will continue granting new licenses to qualified residents and renewal of identity cards to ethnic people in the other communes including Sàng Mộc, Bình Long, Dân Tiến, Cúc Đường, Thần Sa, and at secondary schools. That's the end of the news program today. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.